Okay, so today we learned about how logarithm is the inverse of exponential. So remember with exponential functions, we had with exponential, we have like 3 to the power of 2 is 9, right? So now what we're talking about is the inverse, which is a log. So when we have this, we have y equals b to the power of x, or you could say b to the power of x equals y. Either way, just kind of setting that up. So with log, the inverse, they're going to ask you first to rewrite. So you need to understand how to rewrite it from exponential to log. So the logarithm function, or the logarithmic function, would be, you'd have the word log, then you're going to have your base. So I want to highlight this. This is the base here, the b, and this will be the same. So when we're rewriting from log to exponential or exponential to log, okay? And then we have the log base b of y is x. So I want to highlight here some things. So our b, our base will be the same, right? Then our x is now our equal to, and then our y is our of. So how you say this right here is log base b of y is x. Okay, so we're going to do some examples of rewriting and understanding how to rewrite. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is if I ask you to rewrite in log form. So what they're going to give you is your first example. They're going to give you an exponential function. So 2 to the power of 4 is 16, which that makes sense because 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 16. And what we're going to do is we're going to write it in log form. So I need the word log. Then my base is 2, so my base of log is 2. And so it becomes log base 2 of 16 is 4. Okay, so then we're going to have our exponential. Let's do 1/4 to the power of negative 1/2 equals 4. So we're going to rewrite it in log form. So we're going to have the word log. Our base is 1/4, so we're going to put our base as 1/4. It needs to be a sub number, so make sure your numbers, this goes below, right? So we're going to have our log, and we have our b down here of y, okay? And then we have our 4 equals negative 1. So just rewriting in log form. Then the next one we're going to do is rewrite in exponential form. So an exponential form. So rewrite in exponential form. So let's have an example. If I give you an example and it is log base 5. So log base 5 of 25 is 2. So we're going to rewrite in exponential form. That means I have to have a base to a power. So this is my base of 5 to the power of 2. I'll change colors there. 2 is 25. And 5 to the power of 2 is 25. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do exponential function. Let's do the log of base 4 of 1 is 0. So our base is 4. So I'm going to rewrite it as exponential form. So I need the base of 4 to the power of 0 is 1. And so that's how you would rewrite it in exponential. Okay, and then the last part they're going to ask you to do is to evaluate the log function or the log form, to evaluate in log form or function. It just kind of depends on what they're asking, but you're going to do two things. It's possible. So when they ask you to evaluate, right, it's saying like understanding if I had the square root of 25 and you would evaluate that as it is the answer is 5, okay? So now what they're doing is they're going to give you an example, and they're going to say log base 2 of 8. And they want you to evaluate that. What does this become? Okay, so one way that you can do evaluating is you can change it to exponential. And so I can say, okay, well, base 2 of what, right? This is where that comes from, is 8, right? The 8 comes over here. So 2 to the power of what is 8? Well, to the power of 3. And so my answer is 3. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it is to do change of base. And change of base deals with the calculator. And you do have a graphing calculator on your iPad that you can download in the App Store. It's under graphing calculator. So if you want to do that, if you don't have one on your own, or if you have a scientific calculator, you also have this on the scientific calculator. So you don't have to have a graphing calculator. But it's understanding that when you have something called the common log, well, the common log is the log function, and you will just end up with something that has the y here. And so what it looks like is there's no base, right? So it looks like there's no base, but there is. There's a base of 10. So common log has a base of 10. So you have to remember that when you do not see a base, there is one there. It's just called the common log, and it is the base of 10. So how we're going to use this is in evaluating is I'm going to actually use the same problem that we had up at the top. So if they're asking you to evaluate this log, and it said base 2 of 8 equals, right? They're saying equals what? There's no equal sign, but they're asking you to evaluate this. Well, how you will do it using the change of base on the calculator is you will do log, the common log on the calculator, of y divided by your common log of your base, okay? So with this example, I would say log of 8 divided by log of 2. And notice I don't say the base, but you could say log base 10, okay? And on your calculator, it's off to the left-hand side, and it actually has the words log. And then you'll see the it will automatically, as soon as you hit log, it'll do the parenthesis. You'll type in the 8, and you'll end the parenthesis. Then you will hit division, right? That's what the fraction means, divided by log, and then it'll have the parenthesis of 2. And you should get your answer as 3. So those are both ways of how you will evaluate. You could do it either way. You can decide like changing it to exponential and coming up with what is that power, or you can use the change of base method.